larger than life versions of their stage characters in this, as it's possible to make them in a comic book, if that's actually possible at all, to make them more larger than life than they already are. I've got their action figures too, still in their original packaging. Bought a few years ago for a lot of money. The action figures that were made by McFarlane, I think, McFarlane or whatever, and they were based on the Psycho Circus tour, I guess. Um, these are other comics. I haven't read them yet, but I just noticed that I found them on eBay and ordered them. Look, they have female versions of each of them. It's That's a real photo of Gene Simmons by looks. Yeah, posing. Who are these chicks here? And in the picture. Yeah, no. Love looking at the artwork they have at the back of these. Let me see if there's any. No. Actually, I like the setting in this one. There's a carnival. It's in one of those American rural American neighborhoods that they're probably surrounded by a lot of like it's out in the middle of the plains, I guess. And they have this traveling carnival circus. But it's one of those archaic circuses. That's everything's old-fashioned. We don't have anything. I've not seen anything like that really in Australia. I think when I was really young, I was taken to a circus by my grandparents. But it's not. It was a modern. It's not as modern as the ones they have now, but still more modern than this one would. The one that I've read about in here, that seemed very interesting. And I've noticed circus. I went to see the Cats musical back before year 2000, sometime in 1999, when they toured in Brisbane, and they were at a place near Bowen Hills, in a park near Hurstville, and it was in a gigantic tent. The whole thing it was huge. And that's where the stage was set up, which is pretty good. I just went by myself. I didn't have anyone to take with me, or no one was interested in going with me, and I just went. Cats, yeah. Would you believe I'm into that? Yeah, I don't mind stuff like that. Seeing stuff like that. Seeing women wearing skin tight, I don't know, skin tight leotards, pretending to be cats. There were men too, but I was mainly looking at the women. As I said, I'm into anything woman shaped, and lately I have been paying a particular attention towards trans transgendered men to women, the ones that take the hormones and sometimes get their breasts enlarged. They're kind of nice too, even though they still have the male appendage. I don't know, there's just something about them. Don't know if it means I'm gay, but I don't care. I'm not sure if I actually want to. Well, I just won't go into that right now. But I say I've never actually been with one yet. So I've only ever been with a woman. Several women that I've paid for sex with. That's the only way for me so far. As for a female, or as a, I know they don't like being called that, female, but it's often used to describe them. They're hard to find around here, and they're very expensive if they hook. Oh, I shouldn't say around here, but wherever I go. Mainly down south of the border. Sometimes I go to the coast if I want to visit a brothel. So they're easy to get to south of the border. But anyway, back to this. Archie meets Kiss. You know Archie, the old comic, Archie. Kind of silly. I haven't even read it. I just look at the pictures. This looks like one of their albums when they dressed up as 1940s gangsters. Regardless of what they are in real life, there's a picture on the back. Probably should read these. Kiss is back in an all-new comic series that will appeal to longtime fans and new readers. Dressed to Kill, four ordinary humans in the 1920s. Chicago are caught in an epic battle reverberating through time and space. World without heroes. Can Demon, Starchild and Catman, and Celestial. Starchild is Paul Stanley, and Celestial must be Ace Frehley. But I'll get to that. The thing about the lineup at both concerts a little bit later. The exact lineup. Can save a world of swords and sorcery, or is this land of dragons and wizards, warriors and maidens, irreversibly divided? It's everything that you want to be and just a little bit more. This is exactly what fans of the band have been waiting for. Kiss, fighting for the good fight, and looking stellar in doing so. Well, they may be gangsters, but at least they're fighting the good fight, and I guess that's all that matters. Look at that picture there. Actually, that must be fairly recent. That's their the picture of their current lineup from the DVD music CD Monster. Are they a monster? Who knows? Peter Criss and Ace Frehley, or whoever took their place in the latest lineup. I'll get to that later. These are actually comic book covers from the that made up this graphic novel. These art pieces. Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, who have always been in the band. They are Kiss. There's his axe-shaped guitar. Gene Simmons. Kiss, greatest. In 1977, Kiss was not only the biggest band in the world, they were the biggest comic book stars around. This volume collects both classic Marvel super specials, with stories and art from John Buscema, John Romita Jr. and more. So this is based on their earlier... They must have been in comics before. They must be into comics. Gene Simmons. I think he was famous for collecting comic books and selling them. That's what I heard. Blood on the plates. That's actual photos of them. I also got the book from their latest tour, which I told you I went to. It was earlier last year. I was a different guy back then too. My hair was shorter and I'd shaved the beard off. My hair was more. I had problems with my hair. I was not as awake back then as I was now, but I was still aware of things. It's kind of weird. Here's another one. It's damn. Wow, there's 3 volumes of their greatest hits. There's volumes 2 and 3, and that's volumes 1. There's so many comics and so little time to read them. That looks like it's the Psycho Circus comic. See, the Psycho Circus comic, it's only it's only book 1. I was not able to get any more of those. I don't know where to get them. Can't find them on eBay. That's only volume 1. So this is what they are. There's volume 3 again. I'm not sure if I showed you that. But there's volume 1. Oh yeah. There's volume 1 and volumes 2 and 3. Kiss the Greatest Hits collects Psycho Circus issues 1 to 6. Rediscover classics like the Watching of Adam Moore parts 1 and 2, and The Nature of the Beast in the 3 parts Smoke and Mirrors. Written by Brian Holguin with art by Angel Medina. There's no bonus art except that page. No bonus. Psycho Circus continues in Volume 3 of Kiss Greatest Hits, collecting issues 7 to 13. Rediscover classics like Battle Full of Wishes, Forever, 4 sides of every story, and the 4-part Destroyer. Yeah. Must read that properly. I think I got bored with it pretty quickly when I first got them, and I just put them away. I looked at the pictures and enjoyed that. I'll just reread the blurb on book one of Psycho Circus. I don't think I've read it yet. For over 25 years, Kiss has ruled the music scene, bringing excitement to over two generations of rock fans. Now Todd McFarlane, that's the guy who designs the action figures. I think he does like a lot of comic book characters, including Kiss. Now Todd McFarlane, Kiss and Image Comics bring you Kiss Psycho Circus Book 1, a collection of the first 6 issues of the sold-out Kiss Psycho Circus comic book. Enter the Psycho Circus and meet Carnival of the Damned, Ringmaster, Animal Wrangler, the Jester, and Stiltman. Ringmaster, Animal Wrangler, the Jester. I think Paul Stanley is the Jester, I think. The Star Child. The Jester is a dwarf. The Animal Wrangler is Peter Criss. They are the alter egos, by the way. The Ringmaster, I'm not really sure who that could be. That might be that could be Gene Simmons, I think. And the Stiltman is Ace Frehley, I think. Don't quote me on that. I just haven't read this in a while. And their otherworldly counterparts, Demon, King of Beasts, Star Bearer, and Celestial. Unless those were said in the same order, I'd say that the Ringmaster was the Demon, the King of Beasts is the Animal Wrangler, the Star Bearer is the Jester, and the Celestial is the Stiltman, which sounds about right to me. The special edition includes an introduction by Gene Simmons and a peek at artist Angel Medina's sketchbook. Where is this sketchbook? I can't. Medina? I don't know. So, I've been up all night and I've been sleeping on and off earlier tonight, so that's why I'm up now. I'll just reread this. Archie Meets Kiss, thoroughly entertaining, USA Today. This is a fun book, CNN. A flawless piece, Pop Matters. Archie has never rocked harder, IGN. Delightful. When did Archie comics become essential reading? MTV Geek. I don't even read Archie, but I remember watching the cartoon when I was smaller, when I was much younger. Archie and Jughead and Veronica. I think he had some connection with the Sabrina witch, which I think they kind of made into a television series during the 90s with Sabrina and her godmothers, or mother and her grandmother or whatever, and the talking cat, talking black cat. And she looks nothing like the cartoon character at all. Cartoon character had blonde. It's kind of like Marilyn Monroe. I'll just read the thing here. The biggest comic book crossover in history in one essential volume. Two of the most iconic groups in pop culture meet for the first time as the rock-fueled heroes of Kiss crash land in Riverdale, home to America's favorite teenager, Archie Andrews. That's probably worthy of being made into a live-action television series. Archie. Doesn't have to be Archie with Kiss, but I guess it would attract more fans if it was. Sounds like the type of show that I could possibly watch if it was not so much like the other soap operas involving young teenagers that they make. If they made it more tongue-in-cheek and were faithful to the original concept and look of it, I might pay it some attention. That's if they ever did it. When one of the Sabrina the Teenage Witch's spells goes awry, summons forth a gang of dangerous monsters bent on turning the group people of Riverdale into mindless zombies. What can Archie, Jughead, Reggie, Kevin Keller, and Betty and Veronica do to save their town? Enter Kiss, the Demon, Starchild, Catman, and Spaceman. Four supernatural heroes with their sights set on the frightening invaders and their mysterious weapon, the Dynasty Amulet, featuring the iconic artwork of superstar Dan Parent and off-the-wall story by Alex Segarra. And it's much like the original. It's just very it's much in the original style of the show. I might read this right away sometime tomorrow morning. Just keep it next to me. I've also got a collection of Buffy the Vampire Slayer comics, the original Omnibus series, and the series that's supposed to follow on from the television show when it ended, and also the original an Angel graphic novel that followed on from his spin-off show when it ended as well. Probably won't do it tonight. I am starting to I'm exhausted. I don't know what's slowing me down. I was on fire before, a few days earlier. Running out of room. My dad had a go at me earlier today about bringing all my stuff out here. Yeah. Damn, this is I don't wanna damn. I was supposed to be playing this Digital Resistance CD. I'm just forgetful. Yeah, that's better. It's not Kiss. Maybe I should be playing Kiss, because I'm talking about Kiss. Not South Egg. Did I mention that South Egg? I'm interested in South Egg, yeah. They've been around since the early noughts, I think, or they might have been around earlier than then. I'm not too sure. I only discovered them a few years ago when I first bought what I could of their music. Down Among the Dead Men, Twilight of the Idols, and Traveller, and Hardworlder. Hardworlder's good too. It's got they do They do a cover of Dag Doom, which was originally sung by Horselips. And it's not bad either, but in some ways I prefer the original. They also do this song Tiger Tiger, which is based on it's based on a poem which became a novel, I think, called The Stars My Destination. Check it out. Google that if you have a computer. Of course you have a computer if you're watching this. If I get it up on YouTube.